72. Yeah, I was way off. So it's 104 that way, 104 that way, and 72 that way. Okay, I think I got this right. Hey, John. So I'm over here at what's going to be the Guudeland area. Well, is the Guudeland area. I gotta make it. I gotta, like, officially invite people over to this kind of. I'm measuring out the central lines for where things are separated up so that people can, like, start putting their games here. Adlington measured out an area a while ago, like this. And it's 104 from here to here, 104 from here to here. I needed to measure this one because that's a different length, and it's 72. So, because I'd like to do the same thing here, same thing here. We're not doing this one. How's everyone doing? I had to think about it. Due to events that are foreseen in the future, naming it something other than Guudeland might be a little insulting. To put it simply. I cannot elaborate in any way, shape, or form. So don't ask me to. But it's fine. We just gotta now theme it around what we've always themed it around. There's worse problems. And no, nobody told me that. Nobody approached me about anything like that. It's more reading the room type deal, I guess. So I guess also you would say personal preference that I want to continue with what we've been doing. Oh crap, it's going to get dark. Let's see if people are going to sleep. I really hope that people sleep. Please sleep, guys. Please sleep. I'm not going to work out there like that, but I'm hoping people sleep. Just need to. Just need to, please. I'm inside, so whatever. Actually, hold on. Oop. Let the AC take care of that. That I do not uninstall. Thank you. Okay, 72. 72. 72. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, it doesn't really matter the actual reason. 13, 14. 19, 20. I just changed my plans. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Now I just gotta figure out how we're gonna theme it. I want to 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 66, 67, 68. That was accidental. I accidentally nailed that. Right after I do this, like right after I do this, I just want to get this 3 wide. I want to make it 5 wide, but right after I make it 3 wide, I want to go downstairs and get a bunch of clay to start cooking up so that we can turn it into terracotta. Though we might just go over there and get it, honestly. I guess we should get some cooking for the colors that aren't over there. That makes sense, right? Because we want to make it double thick along... Like, here's what we want to do. We want to have the border over here. 5 wide here, with a 2 wide on each side area here and here of clay. Different color side here and different color from over here. So basically you have like this is the orange section, this is the green section, this is the blue section, this is the gray section type of thing. Although gray would be a really boring color. Maybe not the gray section. But you get the idea. But in order to do that, we're going to need a bunch of stuff to cook. So I should probably get it start cooking. Although, isn't a lot of the terracotta that you get from over there stuff you can dye anyway? No, I'm still gonna get clay. It gives me something to do for a minute anyways. So let's do that so we can get that going. Oh, that's full. No, it's not full. Now it's full. Oh. Alright. We're gonna need a lot of room, but I don't need this. I don't need this. We need this. Don't really need this. I don't really need this. We just need to be able to collect a bunch of clay. Alright, good. If I go down here... Yeah, this actually goes to a lush cave. Now that I think about it. Alright, you can be curious. I guess that matters if you're curious. It's nothing... Well, I'm not going to say it's not a big deal at all. That'd be a lie. But it's nothing where anybody would be truly insulted or anything like that. It's just... Yeah, it'll make sense when it happens. Type of thing. Well, that's water. I don't know. I don't really want to fill... I wish I would have brought some scrubs with me. Oh, no. I could have brought the shears. Because this doesn't... Yeah. I hit it with silk. Oh, you do get it with silk. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, that didn't come off. Wait, what? Wait, do some of them come out if you silk them and some don't? Alright, that's big. Do the smalls need to be... Okay. There. Kind of wanted those for the little flowery biome thing we made for Hun back at home, the leaves, but I mean, they're not that important because you'd have to still take them all the way from the bottom of the water to the surface, which is difficult where we are. It's kind of deep. It's not that big of a deal. Plus, I think that probably weren't that good with the boats. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to say that makes sense because it really doesn't, but it's fine. I don't really care. They would be nice to have, but I'm not going to stress it. got shears in my ender chest if I really want to start pulling them up. So, okay, so let's think about this for a minute. We have lines that are 104 long. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are going to be 104 long. 1, 2, 3 that are going to be 72 long. It's going to be a double thick line on all of those. How much clay do I need? I'm going to remove this. If you guys want to do the math, go for it. If not, I'll figure out later. I could do quick math in my head right now and say we need just about 3.5 stacks per line. 1,408. How many stacks is that? $22 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7. That was pretty quick to get 7. I'm actually kind of hopeful here. Shovel's not going to hold out. But I'm hopeful. I should have made another shovel. This is called. I once dug an outhouse. We have another brick. I can turn that into another shovel. I should do that at some point. Okay. So when I fill this with clay, 6, 25, 24, 23, 22. That's more than enough when I fill this. Because we're going to get stuff from the nearby mesa too. Now, cooking, that's going to take freaking forever. I remember, Taz. The problem is with that, all stuff that deals with being at home is on hold until this is usable. As far as I'm concerned, we need to get Guudeland running. I need it. I need it because others need a place to go. It may or may not have been expressed in offline things that we need a place for games, and everyone's like, duh. I know a place. We just gotta finish it. So we gotta finish it. Where are you going? Okay, heal my shovel. Well, the part that sucks about that is that every time I hit that block where the arrow is, I'm going to have it drop down a little bit further. There's a big, so we can just break you. Uh-huh. I keep hearing my fan whirl up. I gotta clean out my computer at some point in the near future. I am not looking forward to that. That type of stuff makes me frickin' nervous. And since we're about to go into a season where the AC is not constantly running, I really got to do that. No, I can't use blast furnace on clay. The other thing is, you know, I should probably take this home, honestly, because I can set up a lava there a lot easier. Well, I just need to use iron. I mean, if I find a bunch of iron here, I can just cook that up and turn that into buckets, and we can use the buckets to get lava and use the lava to cook it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And this is where it starts to get annoying. Water's gonna start flowing everywhere. Alright, so get iron 2 for buckets for lava. It's already night again. I'll worry on sleeping later on. This is definitely a good task to be doing at night anyway. Did you? Thank you, Fed. I knew that you would be helping out like crazy with this, and you have no idea how much I truly appreciate that. I want this done. Let me rephrase that. I want this done to a point where people are not thinking that they can't come here and build a thing. Not as worried about the center or anything else being done. I want people to know where they can build. And then I am happy. So thank you. Let's move that to here. Oh, it is after 4. Like, why is Fred? Wait, why isn't she at? Oh yeah. Yeah, right now we're getting clay to mark out the area. Because I want a desert theme, hardened clay, terracotta color. Good for marking out the area. We're just going to do that. Kind of an easy cop out, but honestly, we can work on making it look pretty later on. I just want it to be like easy to see what we're doing. I'm gonna try and make a post later on so people know how to work in this spot. It will be helpful. All right, there we go. How much are we at now? Let's take a look. You know how much I've been tempted, Fedrin, to just stop work on digging and flattening and stuff like that, and just go get villagers up to speed so that I can just repair here or something. There's some more in the water. Yeah, I know there's some more. I don't care about the some. I care about the giant piles of it. The some can wait. The some can despawn. We want that. Yeah, we're at the point right now where it's not. See, the thing about flattening anything in the desert, eventually it's not sand anymore. we're at the not sand part of the desert. Under that door. Well, there's 2 places. One place has a bunch of villagers at the northeast town. They're underneath a hole next to the tall area. Which, by the way, if you want to collect stuff easier, in that same area, the priest place, the tall building, has a lays in it with amethyst and a jukebox. Make it easier to get to gather. The other guys are over and they're actually going right underneath the pathway that we're building. But if you want to, when I'm saying get them ready so we can repair stuff, I mean get them ready, get a pumpkin farm or something going so that we can easily trade with them to use their XP for repairing. Like at home, I have a zombie farm that I only use at night when I can't sleep. It is so much easier to just take a whole bunch of pumpkins, bring it over to the guys during every morning, repair my tools, go back to digging. So easy. I just have a really lot of emeralds now, and I have no idea what to do with that. But this way, I'm not building with iron anymore. I could probably just take all the iron back out of that. Probably do that at some point. Just replace it all with emeralds because I got too many emeralds. I think that's an adequate amount. We wanted 22 stacks. Oh, we're almost there then. Let's get it a little more. Did you hear about Twitch's new changes to your viewer accounts? No. They do the YouTube thing and like watch what people are doing and like get rid of accounts or something. I don't know. As long as you guys are watching, I'm not overly concerned. I just don't care about the minutia of that. I'm too small to be too concerned about the minutia. Lurking no longer counts as viewers. Okay. That makes sense. Honestly, it does. There. Okay, whenever I step... Every once in a while, I'll hear something stepping on one of those, and I think I hear a creeper hiss. That sound. You hear that? That sound. When it retracts... It's just barely sounding like the hiss of a creeper. Well, it doesn't suck for you. Oh, you mean like for counting yourself as a viewer for like your viewer, like concurrent thing. I guess it does about that, but I've never considered that as a valid stat. It's kind of a... like... It doesn't count if I well, it does count, that's the problem. If I suddenly, like, drop for a few minutes, and then come back, and then or like there's a little 5-minute stream, suddenly you lost your streak. That's bullcrap. You know? So I've always considered it's a nice stat to get people to engage and be concurrent viewers, but it'd be nice if they made it more logical. Like, you were here today in a stream. I'm just looking for a little bit of iron before we go back up. I think we're probably good, but I suppose having lava would be a good idea too. Is there any lava down here? And I see lava over there. I'm not sure if that's a flow of lava or if that's an actual like lot of it. I could go down here. Let me look down here really quick. We're not going caving. Just being clear to myself. No, we're not going caving. In fact, if I see a diamond, I'm leaving it. I'm telling you right now, if I see a diamond, it's staying right the frick where it is. That's the only thing I could think that would be used for. I mean, on your guys' end. Okay, this did not lead. This did not lead to the lava. Viewers affect ad revenue. Yeah, but I get pennies for that. That makes more sense for a larger streamer. But again, from Twitch's end of things and their advertisers, I can understand why they wouldn't want to count people who would just kind of hang out in the background. Yeah, it sucks. Wouldn't make sense. It sounds more like we got caught with our pants down. Hi! Now let's get back out of here. We've seen enough. Okay, where's out? Oh, I've done it now, haven't I? Where's out? Where's out? I don't know how I got down here. I should have known this was going to happen. Where'd I even go down? I knew where I went down, I could, like, move from that point. Look for a torch. Where's torches? Don't put down a new torch, so that I know where torches are. Oh, look, a diamond. Oh, look, another diamond. I have so many diamonds at home, I really don't care. Let someone else who needs them find them. Is that brown? Oh, it's yellow. We were in a cardinal direction from that squarish lava field up on the map. I gotta eat. Okay, so it must be over on this side then. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's where I came down and checked for the lava in that direction. I came down from... there? Well, at the very least, this is up. I do not want a clay ball. Thank you. That wasn't it. What's the water triangle by the pillagers? Sorry. Adlington. He has been experimenting on a way to quickly get the water and store it. It is an extremely inefficient method of digging out the stuff and having it flow to hoppers. As far as I'm concerned, I may be wrong. Maybe it is somewhat efficient. Either way, I'm not doing it, but it doesn't matter because it keeps him busy while digging. That's the good part. Doesn't matter if it's efficient. When you're doing mindless tasks like this, you either are really good at doing mindless tasks or you are trying to keep yourself distracted while doing it. Alright. This is where I dug out. So I think the exit is over this way. Should be seeing the beacon over here, yeah. Which is the way out. You've been lighting up extra for him? You mean like extra because of the stuff he's been digging out and didn't? Or... because I've noticed that there's been a few missing. He does like to die to mouse. It seems that way, doesn't it? No. I need an artist. I want to turn that into an emote so badly. Let's just... I guess I probably got storage for all this mossy stuff. Okay, we don't need these, honestly. Well... No, I don't care. We can get those if we ever need them. Alright, let's cook... oh. We're going to need a little smeltery area here. Should probably move that over to here. Yeah, let me move that. By getting the silk touch pick, it's gonna make it a lot easier. We don't need... why is that there? Don't know. Know where I can put it, though. Put it back on the outside here, because that gives a place to strap those guys down, and cats and stuff. Well, actually not cats, but an allay, but my allay went into that thing, and I can't get it out again, so... running out of... well, storage for random stuff, yeah. Storage in general? No, we still got... cobble is... yeah, that's full. But we can move cobble over to here if we need to. Right now this is sand. Could do smooth cobble, add a road of here to cobble. I mean, obviously this is not permanent storage. It doesn't have to be perfectly organized. Sand stack is full. So it is. Then move over to here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, makes sense. Just gotta have a place to put all... like, a lot of the sandstone is gonna disappear from making pathways and stuff like that, so... alright, we gotta make a... okay, I said what we gotta do. We gotta do it now. Okay, let's get some chests going. We'll do a double, so... alright, okay. Like enough for that? No. Now I do. Okay, now we're going to need double chest 1, double chest 2, double chest 3. And let's just push this out a little bit. Let that finish. Wait. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's make another furnace. The furnace here. I'll put the other one here in a minute. Hold on, let's just finish that up. Put... Next hopper goes here. And let's put a temporary block down right here so that I can put down the next hopper. That's wrong. Alright, and then we need to have 2 hoppers going in the top. There. Alright, now I would like to get some... I could use some blocks of coal, actually. That makes sense. I'd like to get some lava for this. I can still access all parts of this here, so that should be fine. Should probably protect it against creeper explosion at least a little bit. Oh, this is his little area. Oh. Okay, then. Yes, when you break them, you do now get the XP. It didn't used to be that way. You do now. Just use these. It's fine. Yeah, something I've learned from doing this is that sandstone slabs actually have a higher durability than sandstone, which makes absolutely no sense at all. Put another torch here. So that should be okay. Okay to at least protect a little bit against creeper blasts and stuff like that, and general things. Toss that here. And this is good to start. I don't want to kill too much of that because I want to have an ability to make torches. Although I'm going to start grabbing frog lights and start using those over here soon. What we now need to do is, I think we're just going to go. Well, we're going to have enough there, but I'd rather just go to the mesa to get some of the colors. So we're going to go over there. Actually, you work on this next. Yeah, that's not going to work right. Work on that next. There. To have some available if we need it. Okay. I doubt they're gonna let me sleep easily. It's almost daytime anyway, so I don't think there's a real reason to. Alright. Yay, Minecraft, the sandstone thing. Yeah, it doesn't make any freaking sense. I love it. It's so dumb. And while we're going by... thought it was over here. Yeah, there it is. You're in the wrong area. You gotta blow up near the center. Get rid of those blocks. I wonder if anyone's dug any of this out yet. It's a pretty obvious mesa, and mesas, in my experience, mesas end up very hollow very quickly. Let's see what happened. Well, it may be true of slabs in general, but they did a lot of alterations of characteristics of things a while back, and you would think that they would have included sandstone slabs being the same durability of sandstone itself. Like around the time when they changed it so that the wood ones were not the same as stone. Oh, now they... Well, you're a little late. Oh, there's a lava pit. Yeah. There's a baby on my tail, isn't there? How did that miss? Whatever. Whatever. Okay, I'd like the orange and I'd like the red. We would like, because we want to be able to surround an area. So that's going to be 104 times 2 and 72 times 2. That's orange. That's red. That's near the top. That's going to be difficult to have a line where without scarring it. I'll just scar it. It's fine. Just flatten this one. Okay. Oh. This would be a beacon to make it full speed, wouldn't it? I thought this just worked with efficiency 5. It does not. Well, I'm not moving the beacon. Make sure we flatten it so it doesn't look too ugly when we're done. Terracotta's terracotta. It's the same as we're cooking up. So I've been thinking about how we're going to do the theme this season, and I wouldn't mind some thoughts. So let's see. The previous seasons, the Guudeland theme has been Guudeland because we enter into the area through a giant Guud head, right? And I usually make a different one every season. One of them we actually jumped into the mouth from another portal, jumped into the mouth into a safe area on the bottom, which I thought was really creative, but everyone I think was like, "What the hell are you doing?" Which, fine, that's a reaction I get on a lot of things, so I was kind of cool with that. So that's okay. Another season, the challenge I gave myself was to make the Guud head not just a flat thing. I made it so that it was an angle. So it was like this way instead of this way. And I made it nice and giant and more of a 3D looking thing, I thought. And I thought that looked good. I think the angled one always looked funny to me. Yeah, well, it's just gonna. It's because, the distance from this direction is different than the distance from this direction. So it's never going to be perfectly square. It's one of the reasons why I had to go through at the beginning of the stream and measure the actual distance from here to here. I actually had to lay these blocks out because I knew this distance, but I knew this distance would be different because of the way the blocks are, the way that the measurement works. Like, it's not going to be the same number since you're actually doing the circumference of the circle for an actual circle and not the number of blocks. For the record, it's 72 versus 104. No, I don't want to do a good... See, I know it's called Guudeland, and I know we're going to theme it somehow on Guud's head. Here's the weird thing about Guudeland. It has nothing to do with Guud. It may be named Guudeland, and it's weird, but Guudeland is not Guud. They are it is two separate things. So he can have his Guud bed. We have Guudeland. I have no desire to have the two come in twain. That does mean that we gotta come up with a different thing, though. I did think about doing a bed theme, but no, that's kind of a... That'd be weird if we are still doing this season in 2 years and the bed thing has been settled and we're all like, why is this themed on a bed? I have an idea. What if we did the Guud head from the sky this time? What if the central area of Guudeland, this area here, you have like a stall here, and a stall here, and a stall here, and just make it so the stalls and the ground essentially in some way look like a Guud head. No idea how we're going to do that. What would be ideal to me is if we could then take it and make the portal over the top of that so that you, like, jump down into Guud's head again. Preferably into the mouth, because I think that's frickin' funny. But we've done that. It's passé. We've already done that. We don't need to do it again. So I don't think we're going to do that again. It's tempting, though. So we need about... Okay, so... 104 plus 72 times 2. $352. Divide by 64. We need about 5.5 stacks of every color. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost at 5. Okay. Let's do this when I'm getting a block of red in my hot bar, then we've got enough red. Or just put the last one here so I can keep track of it. Make the entrance just a normal Guud head, but you're going through a crack in its skull. It'd be hard to give it enough room. It'd feel a little bit weird. Plus, that if you would make it so that the Guud head is coming out of the ground, or you would have to climb up to it. Oh, we're done. All right, orange. That didn't sound weird at all. Ask Dallas if his tried. Oh, that did get fixed. Yeah, we already knew that got fixed. That was actually an issue with a mod that was fixing our other problem with the bows. Evidently, the two were conflicting. Bedroom got me into the thought of trying to save all those little bushes, and I'm feeling weird just getting rid of them right now. There. It's about to get dark. How are we doing on numbers? 1, 2. Oh, we need a lot more orange. Is it okay? We have this. We had that flat right there that ended up getting a lot of red. Is there a flat like that for orange? Maybe just go a little bit higher up, see if it leveled off at that point. Look at this. What I really want to do is just find a good vein of it and just dig into the wall to get it. Preferably with orange and another color that we want. I'll just dig. Oh, okay. Well, that's light gray. I'm guessing terracotta light gray doesn't look that bad. All right. I did not bring enough torches. Or coal. Well, okay, I do got coal. That works. And let's just block this in a little bit. Speaking of making the place ugly. Tell what to Arcus? And did it happen again to him? Or is he just afraid of using them? You might have missed that meeting. That the gray isn't ugly? Or, well, see, that's the thing. Here's the thing about terracotta. That is not the color gray. So, it may say gray. It's not gray. I also kind of need your guys' help later on. Okay, I need to... First, I need to give you guys the source for this. Hold on. We're going to go here. We're going to go... Circle. No, not that. Pixel circle. This. Go here, put in 101. If you look at this here, this ring is 50 blocks radius from the dead center, right? Which gives it a diameter of 101. I have followed that, starting here and going that way, and starting here and going that way. And I started here and go that way. And started here and go that way. And every time, this part right here doesn't seem to line up properly. So I'm going to need help later on, like figuring out what I did wrong. Because this is like going to be the permanent circle. And I'd like the permanent circle to be the correct permanent circle. Instead of the close enough permanent circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Could be just be crazy and it's actually correct and I just looked at it weird when I was there. It's also possible. I wonder if Addie would deliver some frog lights over here. What if it was the temporary circle? There's one thing I've learned from working with dark is that it's not temporary. Actual block is a nice color. Probably be a good one to do for a ring, but just calling it the white section is kind of weird. Just like we don't need a gray section, we don't need a white section. It's just boring color. Are they like purposely waiting for it to be 2 minutes to sun up before they sleep? That seems really odd. Jay, I just saw you over there in YouTube chat. No, for Twitch, you have to talk. Right, we do not have enough white. We do not have enough light gray. Terracotta doesn't matter. That can be turned into whatever. Is there another color that I want out of this? Brown. I don't really want a brown section either. I guess that's all the colors there is. There's regular terracotta, red, brown, white, orange. Oh, there is yellow. I forgot about yellow. That could definitely be a section. Can we find like a double thick line of yellow? I'm betting no. Yellow is probably always going to be a thin line, isn't it? Like that looks like it's like the only level that's actually yellow. I don't see any more. Is it? Is that one of those archaeological site thingies way the frick up here? In a mesa biome? I didn't even know they showed up in mesa biomes. Oh, and it has been dug out. Okay, then. Well, there you go. Alright. Somebody really wanted those sherds. Alright, where is yellow? Yellow's here. We can get more orange while we're getting the yellow. Is that already gone? Oh no, that is yellow. Yellow looks more bright orange. This light. Orange, I think, looks red. Whatever. Get enough yellow, I think that'll be enough to go back with. If you want the roads to be an odd number of blocks wide, you need 100 or 103 wide circle. Well, yeah, it's 101. I was definitely thinking ahead of time that I would want it to be an odd number, so you have the dead center. Otherwise, you get that weird 4-block center thing going on. Stacks so far. You know what? I have a thought. It's gonna look weird. Yeah, this is much better. The only problem is if I accidentally go up. As long as you do double wide, it doesn't slow you down at all. Let's put some of this away. Orange terracotta, the white stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then some more. Okay. That's what we want. That would be this diameter. This is a 101 block circle diameter. This 309. It's 50 blocks this way and 104 blocks this way. Now the entire game area is not 51 blocks in size. That would be way too small for us. Wait, that looks like that wasn't even yellow. Just a few more and I think we're good. Let's just get out of here. We're good. This should be plenty. I can make more if I really need to. Since when can you fit in a one tall space? Jay is asking. Man. It's been a while. It's become easier since the oceans update. Since you've been able to go prone while swimming, it's easier. You mean elytras? No, I think it predates the elytras. You've been able to for a really long time, but it was difficult to get yourself into that prone state. Not only was it difficult to get in that prone state, but your actual body didn't show a prone state. You were one block tall, it shrunk you down. It was weird. Oh, an actual trade for emeralds. What do you know? Like a good one. Hey. Hey! Kelp, rain coral, tall grass, lime dye. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any of that, thank you. Oh, I'll take the leads, though. Thank you. Man, how long have you been out here? Hi, Hazard. The way that most people do it now is they'll take a trap door, put it at eye level, open the trap door, stand in the trap door, close the trap door. It then makes you go, boop, makes you shrink down. But you can't do it like with what I just did, which is water. Another way is if you take an elytra, go up into the air and like do a quick dive downwards. If you can get inside that one block area while diving downwards, you can stay in that prone position. You can't just push a button and do it, though. That would be too easy. Oh, hi! Where the frick did you come from? Wait. Oh, I was doing some exploration around here, and he must have been following me the whole time. Heh. Funny. I'll go do it in a minute. We can see it. We'll see it. When I say like belly button level, I should say. Yeah, I said that incorrect. You're right, Leon. Get down there. It weirds me out that they stick in the area. That's... I know that's what the code is doing, but it feels weird. Okay, now I have a cat on this, but I have a cat on this not because I wanted a cat on it, but because... Dude, rude! Frickin' rude! Stop it! Stupid kid. There. Had a cat on there, not so that I can have a cat on there, but I had a cat on there so that I could have a lead available to use when one of these guys showed up again. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you go. You get here. Alright, I am going to get into the bed here, and I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, I am very glad that I just had to go use the bathroom, because I didn't know what time it was. I need to go! It's time already, dang it! I have to go. It's Monday night. We got, card night and exercise times and all the things going on, so I gotta go do that. Probably should help Hun with the preparation. So, I know! How long was I on for? Like an hour and a half? I thought it was like 50 minutes or so. I thought we had like... Well, I thought we had time. Put it that way. I thought we had time. Computers have clocks though. Yeah, I wasn't looking at it. I just walked by a clock. I was like, wait, why does that say 5? It's only like 4 something, isn't it? We just started the... Oh. Damn it. We just start nothing. It's already time. Alright, we'll send you guys to Dark Fan, I think. Alright? You guys have fun with that. All bits, tips, and resubs, but you guys will survive, but that's good. Do it. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. We'll be playing some Vintage Story tomorrow, by the way, and probably a lot of this. So, bye-bye.